Hey guys, welcome back. So, Seven of Wands for you today. Nice. This is a cool moment in the story if you're threading through the story of the Wands, and cool card in general out of the context of that story and just in any spread, and also maybe worrying at first, but a little less so than the five at a first glance. And again, there's no bad tarot cards. I'm just kind of like drawing on maybe some of the more stereotypical glances that people tend to take with them, but we will look at how to look at this card in a bright light too. So we started with 1 with manifestation, starting the goal, 2 balancing it out, getting your feet wet, right? 3 continuing that, 4 taking time to celebrate, 5 introducing some of the main forces, some of the friction that's getting your way. 6 was actual accomplishment, actual victory, actually feeling like you're on top of it. And the reason I say that 6 of Wands it's kind of hard to not look at that card in a bright light is because a lot of the shadow sides of that card are answered in 7. So if you think you're on top of the hill, right, your peak, your first place, you've got all of the gems, you've got all of the reward, people start to look at you with an envious glow, they're going to start trying to come after you, start trying to tear you down. So 7 immediately speaks to that of stand your ground, right? This could be more simple. This could be like, you're coming out with a great message, you don't want to share it to people, and hate is going to hate. What are you going to do? Stand your ground on it. Don't give in to that. So 7 of Wands talks a lot about fighting back, pushing back, winning battles, or it could talk about getting back to that antagonist we introduced in the 5 of Wands and actually coming to grips with the main force of that for a bit. 7 of Wands is, I like to think, an optimistic card in that, yeah, you have to stand your ground and fight, but you can do it. You've got the materials. You've made it through all of the other wands. You've got what it takes at this point. It's just a matter of conviction. So 7 of Wands also talks about not just fighting, but maybe there's no fight at all. It's just a matter of, do you believe that you can do it, right? Maybe getting back to that doldrum moment where this project is stalling out, it's not going well, and you just need another push. And that push is going to come from you believing in yourself, so getting some inner strength, getting that confidence, getting that conviction, finish the job out. Card is relatively simple in that regard, so maybe a more intermediate way of looking at it would be look at the cards in context and think about what's causing you to feel defensive. What's causing you to feel like you need to fight? What if you didn't need to fight? What if things could be easy? Maybe 7 of Wands is saying you're looking at this in such a way that it's making it harder for you, or you're perceiving a fight where there isn't a fight. Maybe there are no fights, right? That's a super big thing. In your psychology, in your mind, if you think something is real, if you think it exists, it does, even if it doesn't. So maybe, right, you're going into a conversation with somebody and you're on the defensive. You think they're about to label you. You think they're about to say a bunch of stuff about you. You think they're about to be critical of you. And they weren't, they were like, hey, how you doing? And you're like, yo, don't talk to me like that. What? And you're like, but I'm sorry. I was just saying hi. And like, oh my God. So 7 of Wands can go into that angle. Again, these cards always depend on context. So that really is the next step. But if you're just getting like kind of like a beginning glance or an immediate glance at the card and some of the themes, this one is pretty direct and talks strictly to that. So from 7 of Wands, we'll look at the sky that comes after, which is the breeze and the wind of the 8 of Wands. See you guys next time.